Good morning, students. I am Anil Gupta from Department of Physics, Government College, Ajmer. We started Unit 2nd of Paper 6, Atomic and Molecular Physics in Semester 2. And we studied Pauli exclusion principle yesterday. All of you have read Origin of Quantum Mechanics, Foundation of Quantum Mechanics, which starts from BSc third year, and you have read this paper also in semester 1. As soon as we will move in unit 2nd, we have to be familiar with different spectroscopic term for atom. There are several terms which we shall study. There is a term, namely identical particle. If a system of particle on interchanging the position and spin coordinate of any two particle, then by this action, if there is no physical way to know that a change has been made in the system, then system is said to be consist of identical particles. These are the particles which cannot be distinguished by means of property associated with the particles. Otherwise, they would not be identical in all respect. In quantum mechanics, it is the wave function speaks about the situation of particle. These wave functions have finite size and same spread, which makes it impossible to distinguish among the identical particle, especially when the interaction among the particle is appreciable. All of you are well familiar about the nature of wave functions, about the Bell wave functions. What is the physical significance of these wave functions? This is what you have read in your previous classes. In classical mechanics, when a system is made of identical particles, it is possible to identify and distinguish each particle from the other. That is, although all particles have the same physical property, we can take each classical particle and it follows motion along a path. This is what we are doing in classical picture. So, in classical picture, it is possible to identify and distinguish each particle from the other. For instance, if each particle can be colored differently from the rest, hence we can follow the trajectory of each particle separately at each time. Identical classical particles therefore do not lose their identity, they are distinguishable. This is the classical view, and in classical view these particles are distinguishable and we can identify, we can make separate one particle from the rest. But when we come to the discussion of quantum mechanics view, in quantum mechanics, however, identical particles are truly indistinguishable. The underlying basis for this is twofold. First of all, to describe a particle which we cannot specify more than a complete set of commuting observables. In particular, there exists no mechanism to track the particle as in classical mechanics. So here particles differ from the classical view. And second fold is due to the uncertainty principle. Due to the uncertainty principle, the concept of the path of a particle become meaningless. If the position of the particle is exactly determined at a given time, it is not possible to specify its coordinate at the next instant. Thus, identical particles lost their identity, lost their individuality in quantum mechanics. So, at a set of particles, we have learned the classical view and the quantum view. All these particles have a significant difference in classical and quantum view. For example, let us consider hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom problem is very important. As I told you yesterday, when we deal quantum mechanically hydrogen atom problem, all the four quantum numbers appear, which are principal, azimuthal, magnetic quantum number, spin quantum numbers. And yesterday we studied Pauli exclusion principle, in which we have seen their role of quantum numbers. So now, for the understanding purpose, if we consider the hydrogen atom problem, it is always possible to distinguish between the proton and electrons because of their different properties. But in quantum mechanics, distinction between the two electrons is not possible if interaction is large, due to the overlapping of the wave packets. This reason quantum mechanically makes the operation solving the problem of the two cases entirely different, and this difference appears in the mathematical formulation also. As another example, we can say that electrons in an atom are completely indistinguishable due to the appreciable interaction of the wave function, while the electron in different atom to a wave function are separated by a large distance. In the mathematical way, by indistinguishable particle, we means that if the position and spin coordinate of two of them are interchanged, there is no physical way of measuring that a change has been made or there are the particles which can be substituted for each other. Under the most general circumstance, with no change in physical picture, then a system is said to be consistent of identical particles. This is a very common term, identical particle, which we learned today, and we shall study the symmetric and anti-symmetric wave function tomorrow. Thank you.